The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Takes it at the 7.
Somebody hit this nigga.
Special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is. And his first throw of the game.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And the Browns are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
What'd he tell you?
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field.
They cover too much ground, bro. And I done seen on this year, a nigga will be checking one nigga, the ball go up in there, that nigga take off and go get the ball for the.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space.
Nag that bitch.
Results there.
Oh, we got the Wildcat. Okay, I found the playbook. I'm gonna have to just get the play. I'm gonna make my own playbook. Anyway.
And then some on 2nd and 13. And he'll push forward for a couple to the 34.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
After the run, Watson going to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah, that take the top off so you can move underneath.
Interception. Here's Prescott. Buying time to his left. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
On play action, Prescott. And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
This is caught. And he doesn't
Man, that was my fault.
An eyelash dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
I know about that shit what you telling them. Yeah, that junk do it'll like that's almost like when they make you send that other nigga on that other side on that out just to walk up like it walk niggas away or some shit. Man, Greg, Dave.
As they push him back to the 2-yard line. No gain there, and it's going to set up
Thanks.
2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop.
How you bring that menu up? Is it L2?
Keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
Like the defensive menu.
Again, it's Elliott. And good
Yeah.
defensively, as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action, throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4 down territory.
On the sneak, it's Prescott.
He shouldn't have got through there.
Take it in.
He shouldn't have got there.
Cowboys score.
I shouldn't have gave up that catch though.
And the Cowboys are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. So he's able to sneak it in, and credit to the guys up front.
Oh, without a doubt, because they have the leverage on this play. We always talk about low man wins and one-on-one battles. That's exactly what happened there. Their offensive line lower than the defensive front.
Extra point by Moore, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Browns drive about to get started. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10.
Somebody told me I need to start hitting Kareem Hunt out the backfield.
Interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's got his receiver Cooper. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before
That's that dagger Molly was talking about though.
Good pick up there, 26 yards.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy.
Hell,
For a
that's
nice
Scantman.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And the running lane's non-existent in this.
I gotta
first
find my
half as
rhythm
he'll
with the
stop
wide. This my first time running. I
Drop for
gotta find my
loss
rhythm
here.
with it.
Nice effort by Osa Odighizuwa.
Yeah, bro, that don't. What does that do, bro? That shit make the game exciting, bro.
Defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
I was bringing former stars back to life.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
Prime. Motherfucking prime.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's complete. But he's turning in a nice performance. Remember, he had the touchdown earlier, and this time he's able to beat double coverage to grab it.
I think that if he weren't worried about a taunting penalty, he'd run by the
He's good. He's the number 1 receiver.
Two's not going to be enough. You better get some more guys trying to cover.
Cause he won on my team last year.
Open downfield.
Damn.
Chubb fighting, but nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped short of that 1st down marker. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring out 4th down.
I know they want to go for it here, and I know that their fans want them to go for it, but listen, I'm going to play head coach right here and look at the facts. Tie game, plus, even if you get the first, you still got a half a field to go. I'll go ahead and punt the football myself.
That was a bad play call. I was looking for a play action.
Back to the line of scrimmage.
Damn, I fucked that up.
Interesting call there to go for it. And Dallas, they'll take
I don't
over
like the
in
game so
terrific
far.
field
It's too
position.
fast.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he's got this down to the 35. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Prescott off play action. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape.
It ain't, you know, you trying to make no read or nothing. You throw that bitch away. I'm making 2 reads and I'm throwing it away immediately.
Inside give to Elliott.
I ain't even comfortable with running yet with Deshaun.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive
Molly, you know I ain't smoked a dab, man, a few months, man. I swear to God, I was so high in here one day. I swear to God, I said, God, man, you take this thing off me, man, I'll never smoke this again. I ain't smoked it no more either. Man, I was high on my motherfucking mind, bro. Yes, sir. I say, man, you know.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And Prescott, his 3rd interception.
I used it there, John, all the way. Myles Garrett. I told you, I'm putting Myles Garrett.
A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness.
I'm gonna move him to linebacker, him and Clowney. I'm looking for a wide receiver. Oh, golly, I don't even know how to run the ball. We can keep working at it, bro. I ain't gonna give up this easy. I ain't seen nobody throw the ball good yet.
Oh, absolutely. I always find myself cheering for them after
Good run. I'm gonna do the training stuff. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do all the training stuff one night. That way I can.
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back. To throw is Watson. It's caught. Cooper.
Oh my God.
Get this to about the 35.
I like that.
The line to gain. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding
There's
situations.
Scantling.
To execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there.
Yo.
And they rally to make the tackle.
What up? Oh, you want to get in? Let me see. I can ask him there to get the most back. I'll get you back. Hey, Smoke, any more teams left, Smoke?
Both teams making their final preparations for the second half of
Yeah,
action.
my homeboy's gonna get in there.
Where we
Molly, you don't know if any teams left? Hold up, B Free. Let me see. Hold up one second. Oh damn, Smoke, I let the quarter run out. Ain't that a motherfucker? Hold up, B. Yeah.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. Graham, he will not return it, and his guys will begin at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the 3rd quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even.
Like this a fire ass league. Like niggas play, they niggas play like our last league. I think they did like 5-6 seasons. I'm playing now. You get that link I sent you? Alright, and I'm gonna tag the commissioner nigga and see, you know, it might be slim picking. Monroe did just get Patrick Mahomes though, so it might be somebody out there for you. Hold up, let me see that. Oh man. Alright, bet.
Faking the give, now Watson.
No chance of getting it out.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down.
No chance of getting it out. Why you don't ever get sport coach to play? Oh, for real? He said he wasn't never play. And he was going to demand the Cowboys.
Here we go on fourth.
Watch this play.
Watson. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And he's going to
check me out, Marley.
First down, as that'll be a gain of 15 on fourth. They've been burned.
Hey, this year I feel like you got to attack the outside, bro. Like, you know, sometimes I use my slot nigga to do damage. Like, I feel like you gotta fuck with them matchups on the outside. Dug them niggas. Niggas weak out there, bitch. Yes, it is. It's tough up top, too. I hope this dude fast.
Watson on first down. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper.
Oh!
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
There is something to a game plan. We're trying to keep a defense honest. Well, the guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield on that play.
I got a tip for you, Smoke. I mean, I know me and you may be at the same level. Don't be afraid to take your tight end and press. Hold up, you ain't let me tell you. Hold up, this ain't. Like, put that nigga on. They don't let me do it on this formation. I'm going to call timeout. Make that nigga curl, bro. He take a lot of people with him. When he curl, like, even if he just run a little up and turn around, he take niggas with him. He take 2 niggas with him sometimes. That's why they tell you to do it. That tight end. Right here, X. What is it, curl? Nah, that's not it. That's still not it. It don't let me do it. With this formation, what I got out here? 2nd and 10.
Again, it's Watson.
He was open.
He takes a shot on the release as this
Didn't get it out.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive. As this is
Peoples Jones.
Out of the gun, Watson. Got a man at Schwartz, complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That was a nice run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Man, did you see how fast that nigga got off the ground?
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Second and 4. They give the Chubb out of the gun, and he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
No, E-Class just joined the chat.
First down pickup of 8.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, this It's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going.
I feel like we've been playing for 10 quarters most.
The last run got
It don't feel long, like it's been a long game.
They run it again with Chubb.
Run game on nothing.
This has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
And the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back. Here's Watson. Throw left side complete. That's Cooper. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play.
And so much of being a good tackler is understanding and taking the right angles to a ball carrier. And that was just tremendous straight-line speed there. He eliminated the angles and was able to meet his man behind the line of scrimmage.
And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
And the next-gen stats tell the story as he was traveling at better than 19 miles an hour.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
After the interception, here's Watson. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. They go up the middle with Chubb. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Before they can snap it, time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down, here's Chubb again. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Chubb will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2.
Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
3rd and goal. They're going with Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Browns have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Finding Elliott for the catch on the out route.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down. Watson now to throw.
Open man here, Schwartz, complete.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
It has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
On 4th down, Watson.
And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. Now Chubb running right. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
On 2nd and 9, Watson. Throwing left sideline complete. It's Schwartz. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
They'll run with Chubb. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here this fourth quarter. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now 21-7. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Now Dak. He's got Elliott.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Up the middle, here's Elliott.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Elliott.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go.
Well, at that rate, picking up 3 yards a carry, you and I both know that doesn't cut it in this league and trying to get first downs unless you're playing 4-down football. Then that's a whole different situation, but I don't think that's what they're trying to do here. 3rd and 4, though, is still manageable.
Prescott. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Jadeveon Clowney. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Greedy Williams picks it off. A nice little juke, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, That's the kind of day that you feel really good about. And I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held him to 7.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
Molly.